Hi, this is Theo from PocketBlocks.com. Next Wednesday, July 27, I will be in Manchester, England for the Urban Sketchers Symposium. I'll be providing video coverage for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, so do follow me on my YouTube channel to follow up with what's happening over there. The coverage will be similar to what I have done for the symposium in Singapore last year, so I'll post some links for you to check them out if you haven't done so. Today's video, I will talk about some of the art supplies that I will be bringing over to sketch. So let's take a look at these pens. These are the pens that I will pack with me for the trip. Let me show you this first one. This is the Uniball Signo. This is a white gel pen. I'm going to use this for highlights. I've already reviewed this pen in a separate video, so you might want to check that out. These are the drawing pens that I will bring. There are 3 brands here. This is the Rotring Tiki. This is a size 0.3. I have a 0.5 and a 0.7. So these are technical pens that come with pigmented ink. Then I have the Zik Mangaka 0.8, 0.1 and 0.5. These are also felt tip technical pens with pigmented ink. And lastly, there is the Copic multiliner SP. Now this is also a technical pen, however this is refillable, but I'm not bringing any refill over to Manchester. So these 6 are actually disposable pens, these 2 are refillable pens. So after I come back from the trip, I would have used them extensively and I will be able to do a proper review for them. So watch out for the reviews of these pens in probably a few weeks time after I'm back. I'll be using those pens on this sketchbook. This is a sketchbook with Archer's hot press paper. Archer's do not sell any sketchbook like this. I have this sketchbook because I customized this. I brought the paper to Society of Physical Disabled in Singapore and got them to help me bind the paper into a sketchbook like this. So now I have this sketchbook and it's really good because the paper is very good. This is the sketchbook that I brought with me to Bali. This is hot press paper, so the lines go very easy on the paper because there is no texture. And when I'm using technical pens like this, actually I prefer to use them on smooth paper. They do not work as well on rougher paper like cold press. So I think these pens, they will work very well on hot press paper like this. I still have a few more pages to fill up, so I will try and fill them up during this trip. I am bringing an extra sketchbook as well. This is also made by the Society of Physical Disabled in Singapore. Clips are very important, by the way. Archer's hot press paper. This sketchbook is blank. So there are 40 pages. I will fill them up during the trip. And there's even a pocket behind. So I am bringing 2 sketchbooks, one with 40 blank pages and one with some blank pages. Let me show you the watercolor set that I'm going to bring. So I'm putting all my watercolor stuff into this pouch here. This is the glass bottle. I will fill this up with water. This is for washing the brush when I am using watercolor outdoors. These are the 2 brushes I will bring. This is the smaller size 6 Da Vinci Maestro travel brush. This brush has been with me for a long time and it's quite worn out. And I'm bringing an extra brush as well. This is a Rosemary travel brush. You can see the size of this brush versus the Da Vinci. So I'm bringing a size 6 and this is probably a size 8. This is a collapsible brush. So let me put it back carefully. This is the set of watercolors that I'm going to bring. This, by the way, is a Winsor Newton Deluxe Sketchers Pocket Box. And this is the Sketchers Pocket Box. The difference is deluxe version, non-deluxe version. And you can see here, this deluxe version has 6 mixing wells, and this simple version only has 3. And also here you have more space to put in the additional pen colors. All these colors are actually mix and match from different brands. This is some sort of yellow from Mission Gold, New Gamboge, Permanent Red, Permanent Rose, Rose Metallic, Phthalo Green. These two are from Van Gogh, some yellow and some yellow green. This is Van Dyke Brown from Mission Gold. Phthalo Blue, they call it Peacock Blue in Mission Gold. This is Winsor Newton French Ultramarine, Mission Gold Burnt Sienna. This is Burnt Sienna from Daniel Smith. So I don't mind mixing different brands of watercolor into a box like this. What's interesting about some of the colors would be this color here, Mission Gold Burnt Sienna. Mission Gold Burnt Sienna is sort of like quinacridone gold. And if you mix it with French Ultramarine, it doesn't give you a gray color. If you use other burnt sienna like Daniel Smith burnt sienna or Winsor Newton burnt sienna, they will mix with French Ultramarine to give you a very nice gray tone. For example, this is Daniel Smith burnt sienna, and when mixed with French Ultramarine, you get a nice gray tone like this. But if you mix the Mission Gold burnt sienna with ultramarine, you get some sort of color like this. So yeah, the reason is because burnt sienna from Daniel Smith, they use PBR 7. Mission Gold, they use PBR 25 plus PR 112, that's a red 112, and a yellow 150. So it's actually 3 pigments to make 1 paint versus 1 pigment to make 1 paint for Daniel Smith. Yeah, let me show you the color chart that I made. So these are all the colors from this box. Here you can see the nice burnt sienna. Van Dyke Brown is what I'm going to use to mix with ultramarine to get my really dark tones, and also phthalo green with either of this red here. By the way, if you want to buy this particular box, I mean the Winsor Newton box, this plastic palette box, make sure that you get one that comes with 24 colors or 12 full pens. The reason is because some of these sets, they are sold with only 16 colors. When you have 16 colors, they only give you 3 pieces of spacer, plastic spacer here. So it's this piece here. Let me take this out. So it's basically this plastic piece. If you buy 8 full pens, they will give you 1, 2, 3. But if you buy 12 full pens, they will give you that additional piece here. So this additional piece allows you to put more colors. So you will want to get the 24 half pen or the 12 full pen one. So be careful about that. They also have a nice area where you can put a pencil, but I wasn't able to fit my pocket brush into this area here. So yeah, this is the set that I'm going to bring. So how do I actually choose the colors to bring? Usually I will bring 2 yellows. I will consider the orange as yellow. I'll bring 2 reds. In this case, I have 3 reds and 2 blues. I will bring greens also, because green is a very convenient color. I can save a lot of time by not having to mix yellow and blue to get my green, and it saves a lot of time. And with phthalo green, it's very difficult to mix a color that is so intense with other colors. So phthalo green is usually a must in my palette. I can also use it to mix with red to get a very dark tone. Other convenient colors will be the earth tones, of course. Sometimes I have yellow ochre, sometimes I have quinacridone gold, and this color is great for mixing skin tones if you mix it with a warm red. And of course, burnt sienna. Usually I do not have a burnt umber or Van Dyke brown, but for the Mission Gold set that I have, it comes with it, so I've included that. And lastly, I will bring this small compact camping chair. I bought this on eBay for I think US $10 to $15, I'm not too sure, but it comes with free shipping. I actually have quite a few of these chairs before, but most of them gave way because the fabric gave way. But for this particular chair, it has lasted me for quite a long time. I think it's because of the stitching. So usually, take a look at the stitching here. There is horizontal stitching here and vertical stitching here. So usually for chairs like this, they will just give you the vertical stitching. But in this case, for this particular chair, there is horizontal and vertical stitching. So I think that's why this chair is slightly more durable compared to the other chairs that I have before. I'll post a link to where you can buy the chair if you are interested in this. I'm not sure how heavy, what kind of weight this chair can handle though. I'm not too sure about that. That's all for my video today. If you have any questions, feel free to post them in the comments section. I'll also post links to reviews for all the items that you saw earlier, if there are any reviews. For the pens, I will review them when I get back from the trip. So that's all. Remember to follow me on the channel to catch up with what's happening during the symposium. That's all. See you in the next video. Bye.